It's a pleasure to have you to discuss this series, Missing Pictures. So tell us what it is in a short sentence.
Okay, so Missing Pictures is a VR series, 5 episodes, where we interviewed 5 directors who talk about a movie that they never made. And we recreate some parts of the movie inside a virtual world.
When you approached the directors to talk about their unmade film and inviting them to do that in a VR format, what kind of reaction did you get?
It was more difficult to approach some director talking about a failure than in fact VR.
A sensitive point.
Yeah, or almost like someone you loved and he just died.
Yeah, yeah.
In fact, I worked on a feature film for maybe almost a decade without be able to make it. So I quite a little bit know about the feeling of things like that. And you can really feel that it's sometimes just a question of luck, context, politics even sometimes. And it's really something that you can't control.
You didn't have any experience in VR. How do you start to make your first experiences in VR when you come from the film world?
In VR, you are totally free and you can move inside the image. That's the main specificity of this medium. For example, you can't take the audience at some place and make like a wide shot after a close-up. It doesn't work. So you need to find a way to direct the audience gaze. So you can use lights, sound, a lot of the same tool that in flat cinema.
You have used a very specific technology which we call volumetric capture. Can you just tell us a little bit about what that is?
We wanted to have each director inside each world to make almost like a meeting with the audience and the director. You just film someone in a big green screen with a lot of like 100 camera would just capture lights.
What you describe is more like a method of scanning the whole person through 100.
Kind of, but you are able to record a performance of someone inside this green screen, and you can put it in any place in CGI.
I just want to know how much were the 5 directors involved in the directing of their episode with you?
The collaboration and the relationship with each director was really different for each episode. So with Myung Seli, it was a movie about his relationship with his father. And you can feel when you talk with him that it was really like exorcism to, in a way, make the film, even it was not a feature, but something else. Abel Ferrara just gave us some hints about some photographer or some artist that he would like at the time, and he wanted to use as reference in his own work. So it was just a starting point. Catherine Hardwick was very, very generous about all the material. She had a lot of storyboards, image that she shared with us. Someone like Chai Ming-long wanted to know which direction we wanted to go, so we give him some option and some ideas. We use some drawings and some reference to all the Chinese cartoon. And with Naomi Kawase, it was a little bit different. She didn't have any image or thing like that. She was almost focused on the writing and the story itself. We thought it could be interesting to go with a very different direction in graphics and animation that she used to in her movie.
What is your feeling for the future of VR? Are you a little bit optimistic? Are you realistically optimistic? How do you see the next 2-3 years?
I think we are just the beginning of something. One of the default about the VR is the fact that you experience something yourself alone. And I think we need to find a way to create a collective experience because in video games, in cinema, in everything else, you share.
Clément, thank you so much, and good luck with the future of this series and your next projects. Thank you so much.